So here we are in Granada at the Alhambra Palace. Look at the view, how lucky we've been. We thought it was going to be cloudy and rainy. It was cloudy yesterday, but it's early morning. This part here, and then obviously you've got different parts of the palace. It's absolutely massive actually, all the gardens. There's tourists from all over the world, there's Americans, Japanese, Chinese, even Spanish. That's like a Colosseum thing in there. Look at this. This is what you see on the postcards, these towers. But actually in the vicinity of the area, there's other buildings, historic buildings around here as well. I mean, look at that wall. There's a wall going all the way up there. That's obviously to keep people in or keep people out. And everywhere you go, you see footings, so you can imagine back in the day, this place was absolutely buzzing. Because you wouldn't have just had soldiers up here, it would have been just it's a normal city. There's well, it's obviously been defeated quite a few times over the years with the Moors and the Christians. But it must have been massacres going on here. And come through. How cool's that? Oh, just a few hours away from Costa Blanca. Right, let's have a little walk around, carry on. Right, and here we're inside some of the palace. Well, I'm not quite sure what these used to be. These either footings for houses, where they'd have their beds and stuff like that, and kitchens, or it was just a very, very big maze for dwarfs, where the crowd used to stand on the side and laugh at the dwarfs running around, trying to get out. A little bit like Pac-Man. Yeah. I don't think that's the one we're going to go with. I think we're going to go with accommodation for the soldiers and people living in the palace. Oh, okay, lovely. Right, we can't get no higher than this. Look at this.
I'll show you
All the way around. And we're up the top here. Well, you know when I showed you that towers below, I was actually down there. There were two towers that I was at, that one and then that one. Then we came up here. And then up here you get to see all the views, so you can fight off your enemies. You can fight off your enemies and keep your castle and everything safe. Right, let's go over here. This is what they call a flog, I was told this morning. When people are doing blogs, this is out on location, it's called a flog. There we go. So look, that's where all the dwarfs play. Little maze. No, that's their accommodation that night. And it goes on and on and on. The castle goes all the way up to the top. It's probably where we entered. And then all the way around the back. And all down here as well. So I think that's enough. I'm going to add a couple of photographs to the end of the vlog. And you can have a little look. But I'll tell you what, if you're coming to Granada, it's well worth a visit. The Alhambra Palace. We're going to pay €10 each to come in. And then you get around to look at all this history. There's cafes, there's bars, there's little shops. So there's things to do. And up here as well, you can see the snow-capped mountains. And then we were so lucky, it's like the end of January now. I looked on the weather forecast and it looked quite dismal, it looked a bit sad. And travelling up yesterday, it looked a bit cloudy. But the good Lord's been kind and given us sunshine. So that's it for now. I think what we do, we're going to go and get something to eat and enjoy the spa. Okay, whatever you're doing, have a lovely day. Adios. Right, so we've done Granada and we've decided to go to Marrakesh, yeah, and do a little bit of haggling, see if we can get a couple of handbags. See, they still do the Spanish dresses. Look, how cool is this? The little shops, little Sunday as well, by the way, guys. Look, down there. Down here. I feel like I'm in one of those films, Raiders of the Lost Ark. You know when they go into the villages and they go into the towns, and all of a sudden the baskets go flying and blokes come out with swords and stuff. It's cool. I tell you what though, really, really nice down here. Got bookstores, loads of bags, and then we got like churros, we got nuggets, they got loads of jamon, loads of queso, sweets. Wow, lovely, lovely. Get little scarves. Then go through, and then we got more palaces. Palacio, if you want to know what that is in Spanish. Palacio. And down here, you can buy bows and arrows. So much history. I'm not getting into the history of all this because I don't know it. So I'm not going to pretend to know it. I didn't really go around with a guide today. Should have done. I learnt a lot more. But fabulous. Right, it's a little bit more. I think next stop's going to be a restaurant. Just in a Union flag there. Come on, it's going to have a little bit more. Right, this doesn't make life very easy when you're walking down. All the way through Granada, all I've seen is ham and cheese and cakes. I don't get it because everyone's really, really slim. And that, look at that, that's ridiculous. So how are you going to put your hand on that? And it's like, all over your face. Oh, looks beautiful, doesn't it? That's a cheesecake. And it's obviously very, very popular because people are queuing. So, Sweet Angel, that says. Lovely. Right, that's us coming back now. Had our little walk round. Look, right next to our hotel. And I can't believe the weather. It said it was going to be like 8 degrees today. Cold, and I'm actually really, really hot. I'll take my jacket off and just got my shirt and a little cover on. This weather's incredible. Oh, Granada's well worth a visit. Right, so we're going to go in hotel now and chillax.